Alright, let's see if this thing is working. Is it working? Oh man, okay. Alright guys, welcome back to our second to last video on the ascendant signs, okay, throughout astrology. Aquarius. Today we're talking about Aquarius. So what is the ascendant? The ascendant is the way you portray yourself to the world. The way why we can see that different signs of, I don't know, you're a Pisces, I'm a Pisces. Now why do we look so different? Why is my hair like this and your hair is like all, all long and ponytail? Yeah, I don't really know, right? So here, at its ascendant, right, Saturn rules this lovely sign of Aquarius, right? you know so Saturn is also, not only Saturn but Uranus as well. Here we can see that Aquarius is, we know Aquarius as a progressive sign, right? That really is the, I wouldn't say outcast, but the unique person that really does not follow the norm. They are like the ultimate freedom lovers, kind of like Sagittarius. It's kind of like Sagittarius, okay? Having your rising sign in your first house, your ascendant, can see that you love to be different, right? You love to be authentic, noticeable in different ways. But we should see that even though these guys are very like flamboyant, they are also very sort of stubborn, because Aquarius is what? A fixed air sign. So even though they are listening to you, they already have this idea in their minds that, true, but, etc., 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 right? It's not to say that they won't change their mind, but they will. You just gotta give them enough time and facts, and eventually they'll come around. Like, you could tell them, oh, eating tofu is bad, blah, 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 because of X, Y, and Z, maybe too much, bad for men, too much estrogen or whatever. But they don't really register that, because they think tofu has, all these nutrients, blah, 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 and then, they might see a viewpoint sooner or later on why, etc., etc., etc. So yes, here we see that Aquarius is next to Pisces, right? So these guys do have some sort of heightened level of intuition. That's why you see most of these musicians that are famous usually have a lot of Aquarius planets in their chart. It gives them a sense of understanding what's coming next, right? And that they are these people that are really marching the beat of their own drum, meaning that they will follow what the intuition guides them to do, not what everyone else is doing. That's not what they're gonna do. And because of this intuition, sometimes they seem a little aloof, like you can't really catch them. They're in this own mind, yes, so it's not because they are ignoring you, it's just that they have so many ideas, and they are thinking about the next perspective, the next way of thinking. They're like scientists in a way, that they think of these new methodologies, perhaps. So yeah, these guys are the ones that are different, right? They are special, and and don't change who you are, Aquarius risings, right? So I would say the advice here is to, be who you are and continue to be progressive and just be you. On the other hand, please continue to try to open up, because some people think it's hard to approach an Aquarius rising because they're always so, logical, right? you need to respond to both, not only reason, but also emotions, right? And life is more about just, you know, X, Y, and Z. Life is more about as a whole, as a collective whole, you know. You can learn from me and I can learn from you, right? So you're here. Yes, Aquarius. So Aquarius rising, please continue to dream about that happy vision of the future that you guys are always dreaming about, okay? And I'll see you guys at the next video.